Hey everyone, I've had some people ask me whatever the cost of my home gym, and my usual reply is it cost me a net of $0. Then they ask me like, how do I do that? And it's like basically flipping equipment on Craigslist, and of course they get in like, how do you flip equipment on Craigslist? So basically what you do, you look through all the ads and have to figure out what everything's worth. Here's an example of something I just picked up. The ad started out at like $100 for this bench that I kind of took apart to get in my car, and some weights. And I noticed these are York plates. The bar, of course, is a 1-inch standard bar. I guess people really didn't know how much it was worth. They really just kind of wanted it gone. So they ended up, I kind of made them an offer with just the weight bench and the weights, because I knew I wouldn't be able to fit the treadmill in my car. So I just made it, and then I saw them split up the ad, and all this was for sale for $40. Now the plates here, I've seen the York milled back plates go for like $1 a pound, so they're worth about $90 right there. So I knew an easy way to get money or get my money back, and so I picked it up. Of course, these were of course York plates, and the bench wasn't as good as I thought, but for $40, of course you get the weights. And I'll probably, what I'll do is post all these separate or whatever. The bench, I'll try to get $30 out of it. I may only get 20, being that it's not a very sturdy bench, but I'll start at 30, and if it doesn't sell, I try to not keep stuff too long, so I try to make a quick sale. So I'll start out at 30, maybe end up selling it for 20 if I don't get any offers for it or anything like that. Now, of course, the York plates, probably going to keep them. This is basically what I'll do, because like pretty much how I got all my York plates. There'd be like a bench and some weights, and I see these or whatever. Of course, these are good plates. I really like them. They're fairly accurate for that year, for a old plate. And I'll just probably end up like clean them up a little bit, give them a spray paint, a flat black, and then paint the York in the 45 like all my others, so they match. These are decent in shape or whatever. I could just clean them up a little bit with some of the rust with a wire brush and then oil them, but I'll end up just doing that to match my other plates. The bar here, might be able to get $10 out of or whatever, so basically should get my money back and then keep the plates for the 40 or whatever. And then of course these are international Weider International kilograms, so these are probably not going to really sell too much. Not sure what I'm going to do with them. Might try to sell them, but probably won't get too many offers on them. They'd probably be a hard sell, but they may just sit around for a while. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. Just like these are standard plates. Got a Milo or so, which is York, manufactured it sometime later after they bought the Milo Barbell Company, and of course like a York barbell standard thing too. Mismatched, so they're really not going to get much money out of that, so it may just be up sitting for whatever I can think about doing them. And these here collars, didn't notice at first or whatever till I picked them up, and they are Billiard Barbell in Mansfield, Pennsylvania. Billiard Barbell is no longer around. These might be worth something, don't know yet, so I may be able to get a decent amount of money out of that too, so I may end up making money on it, plus being able to keep the weights, which I usually happens or whatever. So basically that's how you can afford a $50,000 gym, by doing stuff like that. Granted, this can be tedious work or so too. I spent more time than I did on money into my gym. Time on this pick up and then back or whatever, about 50 minutes or so, because it was rush hour traffic just on the northern part Columbus, while I'm kind of towards in the middle of Columbus. Just got off work, headed up there in rush hour, and then grabbed them, came back. So it was an extra 50 minutes out of my day, which isn't too bad, but figuring I'll get some plates here or whatever that I've been wanting to get, because I am going to be having, hopefully sometime next month, I'm not quite sure, but 2 new big additions to my gym. So you guys will have to watch for that too. I'll post those up once I get them in. So I'm excited to get those, because I'll end up needing more weight, because basically my one side of my basement's pretty much full with equipment, so I don't have much room. I'm going to have to put these 2 new units on the other side. Well, one of them is going to be used, one of them is actually going to be new. So I'll be looking forward to that, because that's exciting for me. But so my cost of my gym with those 2 purchases, it's not at a net zero now anymore, but it's still pretty low or whatever. I had some money saved up for that with some equipment flippings and everything, so I got part of that, and I'll just have to get it back slowly over time by doing tedious work like this, I guess. So anyways, thanks for watching, and good luck if you decide to try to go this route and start flipping equipment and getting a home gym.